0-6 start. Adrian Martinez had more than a little bit to do with that. The first true freshman ever to start a QB for the Huskers made a huge impact in his first season after arriving from California. It was not an easy year, but as Rick Pizzo tells us, rough roads are nothing new to Martinez.
Nebraska, they have to feel very disheartened at this point. They get to the 15, they fumble it. Bad snap. Martinez will try and make something happen. And he's picked off in the end zone. It falls apart for Nebraska.
Last season, when we were going through a tough stretch, I knew it was just a speed bump. We're going to be on the upswing. There's going to be a roller coaster ride. There's going to be downs, but there will always be ups too.
Right away when you meet Adrian, you realize he's different and his maturity level is pretty special. Adrian's been through some hard things in his life, and I think when you go through hard things, it makes you grow up and figure out who you are.
Nebraska quarterback Adrian Martinez may only be a sophomore, but he's grown up quickly. A process accelerated when he lost his mother, Deanna Lynn Martinez, to cancer when he was 10 years old.
Those are my mom's initials right there. It's the only tattoo I have, and probably will be the only tattoo that I get. Just because I want things that are on me permanently to truly matter, and I feel like this is something that truly matters to me, and something I always want to keep a part of me. She'll always be with me. As weird as it is to say, I feel like it kind of helped me and gave me an experience to be able to relate to other people. You know, relate to the bad times and understand that losing a few football games is really nothing compared to life. You know, it is just a game, and to keep that in perspective. Every action I take, I try and make her proud. Really, whenever I see this, I just think of her and just know that she's in a better place now.
Little zone read, and Martinez into the open field. What a move he made in the backfield. Looking for the pylon. He's got a touchdown.
There's a lot of different things that motivate me. But really, my family, everything my dad's done to this point just to get me here. The tough times where it was just me and him, and me and him in a big house, and we had big dreams, and he hasn't failed me. And I feel like I owe it to him. I remember there were days where I'd have a baseball game in the afternoon, and then he'd drive me across town to go play in a basketball tournament. At the time, I never really thought too much of it. I just thought that's what parents do. Looking back, I'm just eternally grateful for all he did for me.
Right away in recruiting, it was obvious how close their family was and how tight-knit it was. And we had to recruit the whole family, and I think they felt like we could be his new family here. But he is a long way from home.
One of the toughest decisions I had to make, leaving my little brother to come here. I was once the younger child who adored my older sibling. It really gave me an understanding of how much it means and the impact that I have on him. So I've always just tried to really take advantage of that role and try and show him the ropes as much as I can. Granted, he's 5 years old, so who knows how much he's taken in. I get videos after the game all the time. He's a little bit of a character. He runs around the coffee table and likes to dive in the end zone like I would. He dives on the carpet, though, of course. He even has a few instruments that he plays. Like, he likes to be in the band, too. He does it all. I mean, I'm amazed by this kid.
Cash's stardom may be a decade away, but Adrian Martinez's time in Lincoln is right now. A stellar freshman campaign has all eyes focused on number 2.
Adrian's ready to be a leader. He was a leader last year, but it's hard to be extremely vocal leader when you're 18 years old and you're new to campus. And there's no question in Lincoln that Adrian is the man on offense. He's got to accept that and embrace that, and we don't have any time to wait. He's got to step up, be a vocal leader, and make sure the offense is his.
As Coach Verdue always says, leadership is performance, and performance is leadership. You have to be able to back up what you say and what you do. During practice, I'm going to go 100%, no matter what. Whether that's in practice or, off the field. They can count on me not to miss meals. They can count on me to go to class, to get my work done. And I think by setting that example and holding others accountable to it, that's the definition of a leader.